Bloody hell, it'd help if I put myself in the fecking frame, wouldn't it? Now then, people, good morning or good afternoon. I think it's good afternoon at this point. Welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I think you can. Big up to the Just Joe fandom, if you like, for hooking me up. Obviously, someone provided me with a chair. Someone also provided me with a nice new flashy mic stand as well. So how amazing is that? You're all legends. I will say that for you. What I wanted to do is just jump on because, do you know, like I said, we'll take some time, which we are doing, you know. But at the same time, it's like I'm twiddling my fingers. What should I do? Let's have a look. Oh, there is some stuff we can talk about, so let's do that. Because what better way for me to just talk about Leeds United than with you folks, right? If you haven't already, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. The microphone's bigger than his head. It's always been this big, bro. It's always been this big. It's just on a stand. Some transfer news after we smash Scum would be nice. It certainly would, mate. And I think we'll get it, right? Probably from the gaffer. Like he'll probably speak on matters after the fact, I'd imagine. You know, or maybe ask about Pirro, or maybe ask even like Ramazani or Joffy, which we're going to touch on today because, you know, I spoke yesterday about him potentially being linked to Wrexham at 4.5 million. And saying, like, you know, he's not really a Premier League player. You know, the fact that Hull haven't moved for him shows that. And then Hull look like they're now going to get a deal done. So there you go. Maybe it's due to the price. I mean, 4.5 million's it's a nice price, isn't it, really? And if they need squad players, they need a new squad. He was there last season. I think he scored 12 goals, which is a decent return. It makes sense to bring him in at that price. If indeed they are doing, there are some very credible links to say that he is as well. Marseille inquired about Perry, 20 million plus Perry for Paixão. Surely he has to be considered. I don't know about Perry. I've not seen anything like that. It might be some guff unless I've missed something. You tell me where you've seen that, but I haven't seen that. We're going to have 20% sell-on clause, do they? Does that still run as well, even though he's signed a new deal since then, I think. So I'm not sure if that's legit, if that would still stand. Yeah, seemed cheap, but Hamer's just gone for 6 and he's much better than Joffe. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, he's gone back to Coventry, hasn't he? He's a decent player, but lost his way a little bit, you could argue. Piled on the pounds and not the player that he once was when he originally was mooted to come to Leeds United, and we've got bigger fish to fry now than him. Would you take Tati from West Ham? 100%. You know, I was listening to a podcast the other day, walking, and the fact that West Ham still have Jarrod Bowen and Tati Castellanos is mental, and they're going to get Jamie Vardy, mental. I think as well we'll probably see a lot of movement later on as Premier League clubs start to settle on their 25-man squads, etc., as it were. So watch this space for that one. If you haven't already, smash me a like on the video. Please do subscribe if you're new. Get your comments in, hit that notification bell, and if you're feeling generous, of course, send in a super chat. I am. Next thing, I want some more paneling done here. You know, like up the back, so it has a bit more of a professional feel. There's some wood paneling up there. It'll look cool, won't it? And some single spotlights. Big up to Kerms. How you doing, mate? Yeah, man. It's good to be back as well. Do you know as well what I'm thinking going into next year, the way my setup is situated and stuff? I have a proper small couch and a TV in front, right? And I'm thinking I might do watch-alongs on the couch. The casting couch. It's not that kind of show unless you pay a premium subscription for it. But I think it could work. You know, I was speaking to Jack, seeing if he wanted to come over, but he's busy, unfortunately. But I think maybe we'll try do one for one at Friendlies, see if it works, and have a look at it. because I think it could work. Next time we see Joe, wood paneling installed. I don't know about that, Stuart, but yeah, we the last time I spoke to you on a live, I was on a wood chair and I had to hold my microphone, and we have made a quick upgrade, so big up to you. And that's not down to me. That's down to you folks. Big up Chris Summerscale, and I know Ben as well. He didn't want no sort of shout out or anything like, but yeah. Yeah, man. Too right. Member for 52 months. Glad to see you. You are back, Joe. Thank you, TT Andy. Thank you very much. And it's good to be back. It is good to be back. I can't lie to you. It's nice to be where I am now in terms of like mentally, physically, spiritually, and also back doing what I love and being able to assimilate the two, whereas previously it was like all this and not much of that, or vice versa. So it's nice to just find a place, and we'll continue to grow and in that vibe, you know. My mood, attitude, thoughts, everything coming into it is just different, you know what I mean? I don't have to make it there at the forefront of everything that of my core existence. Do you know what I mean? Big up to Kerms. Keep going, brother. Thank you, mate. You keep doing you as well. Always good to see you on Insta. Hello, Joe. So glad you're back, brother. Mr. Content. Keep up the good work. Big up Elite Warfare, which I believe is Callum, I think. Member for 12 months, a year to the day. Big up. I just want to say as well, them folks that are members and stayed is amazing. Is amazing, you know what I mean? To think that we've had such a long period of layoff and you are still there doing what you do is amazing. So thank you for that. Welcome back, Joe. Miss you, bro. I hope you're doing good. I am, man. I am. Good to see you back. Good luck with your channel going forward. I have liked and subscribed. Yeah, I thought it was Callum. Big up. I will be watching the friendly. Yeah, I do have some opinions on playing Man United in a friendly, and it's not just about Man United. It's Arsenal, Tottenham, it's Liverpool, Man United. All that sort of stuff. I just don't think they should be friendlies. That's just an opinion. It doesn't make it right or wrong. That's just my opinion. Give me a friendly against Newcastle over Manchester United. Just my opinion. Now, of course, may upset some. Like, I seen Jer put out a post today about Croke Park and the historical significance of the fixture being there. And fair enough, didn't have that information. And that's a great little caveat into the history behind it all. Which I didn't know. So I get it for fans in Ireland that get to see that fixture. I get all that. But as my personal opinion as a fan, I don't like to see friendlies against what I would perceive to be a rival. I've had a lot of kickback on TikTok, actually, from Man United fans saying, "You're no rival. You're no rival. We're not your rivals. You're nothing to us." All that codswallop that they like to say. So I think what really annoyed me about that take, right, or I guess the comments in regards to that take, is Man United fans saying that they aren't rivals. And it's absolute bollocks. It is. It's absolute bollocks. You don't get to decide whether a rivalry exists just because you've won more trophies or just because you're at the top end of the league and you're at the bottom. This rivalry runs deeper than that. We're talking decades. It's geographical. It's cultural. It's about the history between the two clubs. And more importantly, what it means to the fans, and match-going fans and fans of a certain age will tell you that this matters more than many. Matters more than many. Of course, Man United have achieved more. Nobody's arguing that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you ain't a rival. Because by that logic, you're not Liverpool's rivals. Because they've achieved more than you. So you're not a rival then, is that if that's what we're saying? It's bullshit. It's bollocks. You can say Leeds United aren't your biggest rivals. You can have that opinion. But to say that we're not rivals at all is bullshit. It's bollocks. And I think the fact that so many Man United fans are willing already to tell Leeds fans that they're not rivals says a lot about the rivalry itself. Do you know what I mean? The fact that they're going, "You're not our rivals." So if Man United fans, if we aren't your rivals, why are you so desperate to tell us we're not? Please explain to me that. Because by that definition, Liverpool should be saying to you, you're not our rivals. You know, it's bollocks. And yeah, it becomes deeper than that. Do you know what I mean? Leeds have a rivalry with Chelsea. Chelsea have won every single competition there is to win. So by that logic, they shouldn't have any rivals, by the way. But Chelsea fans will tell you that we're their rivals. Similarly, like Manchester United fans will. But to say there's no rivalry is bollocks. So put that in your pipe and smoke. Anyway, we'll move on from that now. Chelsea can't stand us, exactly. We still sing about them on the terraces. Manchester United still sing about Leeds United on the terraces. Regardless of what I think of the fixture and all that sort of stuff, if it should be happening. But to say that it's not a rivalry is just codswallop. Big up to Daryl Harris, my guy, up the Leeds with a massive super chat. Thank you so much for your love and support, bro. That means a lot. Thank you. I really like this new mic, actually. It's quite cool. I can make it do this as well, watch. We can make it come forward. Borough that think we're their rivals. Yeah, I suppose. But then we go, we're not our rivals. Although it is one way, Because when I moved to the northeast, you haters, I didn't get it. Because it isn't for us, but it's for them. But I think for Manchester United fans, it does go both ways. Yeah. So we'll leave that there. And we'll sounds quality too. Good stuff, man. I'm glad it sounds good. It's just arrogance. We kind of do the same to other Yorkshire teams. I guess, yeah, I guess. But when you're on the butt end of the arrogance, you have to fight back. You have to fight back with a vengeance, don't you? So that little piece there will hopefully get them chin wagging. About time you return to it. Good to see you back, big man. You'll never walk alone. Big up, Shawnee. Nice to see you as well. Yeah, exactly. You tell him. Rich. You tell him, my man. Smash the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, please do. It means a lot. So if you could do that for me, it'd be greatly appreciated. Right, we're going to get into some sort of flow now with regards to the video. Obviously, we will discuss points. I'll always, seamless interaction between thoughts, comments, all that sort of stuff, and we'll get them flagged up. But Gelhardt to Hull, it looks like that's a mover. Because, like I've said, I thought he was going to Wrexham. But it looks now he's going to be staying in the Premier League. I love this. Seen some pictures of you and Gordon, and the top lad is Gordon. Do you know Gordon? Yeah, I love that man. He's a good guy. He's from Leeds. Works in the treatment centre that I was. I'll send him that over. That's lovely to see, man. Big up, Lewis. I'll send him that over after. Joe, just be Joe. Change nothing. Keep on moving. Freddie Mercury, Queen. The show must go on. Love that song. I love Freddie Mercury, as you know. I've got a tattoo there. So yeah, right. We've got a few things to get our teeth into, as I've said. First of all, Joe Gelhardt. Yesterday, we were talking about Wrexham potentially coming in for Joffe, 4.5 million. But that situation has moved on, and Hull City are now advancing over a permanent deal. Hull makes a lot of sense, considering he's already been there, knows the club. We've got Sebastiaan Bornauw going to Hamburg. That one looks like it could happen. And if Leeds are going to let another centre-back leave, like we have done with Strout, then we're playing with 3 at the back. We want to know what the plan is. We've only got 3 decent level centre-backs. Ampadu, potentially, but I want another in. We need at least 4. Then we have substitute, and then you've got Ampadu, if needs be. Give me your thoughts on that. Ramazani still wants Valencia, but Leeds aren't just going to give him away. We don't want to give another loan. If you're going to take him, then you're going to take him on a permanent. And then obviously tonight on ITV and other providers, Manchester United versus Leeds United, Croke Park, 7:30. So it is a friendly. You already know my thoughts on a friendly between rivals. But from a football perspective, I think tonight could tell us a lot about where we're at ahead of the Premier League season. against what will be a decent side this year in Manchester United. They've made some new additions themselves, so it'll be a decent side. So we'll go through all of that. I'll give you my starting 11 for tonight. We'll get our predictions in. Obviously, chat, go through your questions. So smash a like on the stream, subscribe, and all that stuff. The Forest game, cup game, is my 13-year sobriety date. Keep on keeping on, Joe. Big up to you, Harmony. My brother is 13 years as well. Congratulations to you. But yeah, it's going to be a mad situation playing Forest twice in as many fucking days, 3-4 days. It's just mad. But I get to speak to Wolfie regularly, which is great because I fucking love Wolfie. So happy days. But yeah, let's start with Joe Gelhardt. I know it's not the biggest of news. I don't think any of us expected him to pull on a Leeds United shirt this season. But Sky are now reporting that Hull are advancing on a permanent Gelhardt move. He spent last season on loan at Hull. Obvious relationship already there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he got 12 goals in about 24 games. Is it a better move for him than Wrexham? I'm not so sure. The reason I say that is because I can't see him starting. I don't know anything about the Hull squad, by the way, so maybe Hull City fans are watching this going, you're talking shit. Of course you will. But I've seen him being a bit part player. I think it would do him good to go to Wrexham potentially. But then again, but if it's a permanent move, it's different, innit? I was going to say, then again, if he goes Wrexham, they get promoted, and then he has to go out, come back to Leeds, for example, or whatever it is. But I think maybe Wrexham could be a better move. What are your thoughts on that? But he's 24 now, so get him beyond the point where we can describe him as a youngster with potential. He's not there no more. Definitely not. So would I take 4 or 5 million for Joe Gelhardt? Yes. Would I like to see him do well in the Premier League? Yes. Do I think Hull will do well in the Premier League? No. So I think he'll struggle. We should be getting 8 to 10 million for Joe. Can't see it, Jamie. Just like someone said earlier on, the fact that Hamer's gone to Coventry for 6. There's no way you can claim that sort of money. Good point by Danny. Says, great to see you, Joe. Great to see you as well, Dan. I think if we lose Seb, we should go for a left-sided centre-back, as Justin could cover for Rodon, but we don't have another left-forward centre-back if Taz is ever out. I like that you call him Taz. Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? Elvedi's been mentioned, but Elvedi's been mentioned over and over and over and over. We will talk about Bornauw. Sebastiaan Bornauw. Already covered it yesterday, but Hamburg want him. Leeds have acknowledged the interest. I think this is something that might get put to the manager after the game because it's been reported in the Athletic and all that sort of stuff. So we've acknowledged the interest. Athletic said this yesterday that a deal could happen. There is also some German-linked reporting suggesting Hamburg would prefer an initial loan with an option to buy rather than necessarily buying him outright immediately. That doesn't necessarily mean he won't leave. I just think it might be a FFP, SC, whatever it's called now, man, YMCA, whatever they call it these days. But where do you stand on that, loaning a centre-back with a view to a Pern as opposed to saying, no, you've got to buy him? Because I suppose we did have our fingers burnt with players like Diego Llorente and stuff like that. Voba is another that went across to Germany and we ended up having to, pay him off ultimately. But Joe, this is Joe received 80 million for Pascal and Ajasha. Why not? Because Pascal streets ahead of Joffe, even just in terms of first team appearances in the Premier League. Pascal Struijk, for me, if it goes well at Brighton, will play for one of either Holland or Belgium. I think he's there. Joffrey's not there. They're a totally different type of player, totally different type of skill set. But Joffrey is not in the same stratosphere. And I know that might sound wild, but he's not in the same stratosphere as Pascal Struijk. Pascal Struijk's a very good, able Premier League ball-playing centre-back. And there's a reason why Brighton have wanted him. And I think we might appreciate him more, or some sections of the fan base might appreciate him more once he's gone. But I don't think Joffrey and him are in the same stratosphere. Listen, I've been away for 7 months, but I would still call cap on anything Joe Tiffany says. So all love though, but yeah, I'm not taking him as a credible link at all for any Leeds United related news. Just grifter. But I've been away for 7 months. Maybe things have changed. Right? So if Bornauw leaves, centre back has to come in. I think we're all in agreement with that. Doesn't have to be anything flashy. Just someone with experience to come in and deputise where needed. Because there's no way Rodon Biol and Tarek Mehmovic make it through the season without suspensions, without injuries, etc. I don't want to see our player of the season, Ethan Ampadu, have to drop in at centre-back, or anyone for that matter. So for me, you have to go and replace Bornauw. Obviously, we covered Elvedi yesterday. Nothing new on that as far as I can see this morning. So I won't pretend that there is. And again, it's a player that's been in and out linked. You know what I mean? So you don't even know how reliable that is, if I'm being totally honest. Next thing we're going to touch on, again, I touched on it briefly yesterday, Ramazani. Valencia want him back. He's keen on returning to Spain. Leeds don't appear interested in Valencia's proposed loan to buy structure and would prefer a permanent transfer. If he is to go, then we want some money for him and it makes sense. He's a player with good quality, obviously. He's been at Manchester United. He dropped down to Charlton. He came to Leeds from... where did he come from now? I was going to say Elche, but it wasn't Elche, and it wasn't Girona, was it? Where was it that he was at in Spain? Where did we get him from now? James Justin can do a job at centre-back, but we're in a position now where let's not do can do a job. Second season in the Premier League. Ampadu can do a job, but I'd rather he stayed where he was. Do you know what I mean? Almira, there you go. So don't loan him back again. If you can, prevent it, get some fee for him and use that to, to replenish the rest of the squad, as it were. You got a player there who's worth some money. What did we pay for Ramazani now? Was it 18 million? I think it was 8. Do you know what I've noticed on this video as well? Because I've not been sat in front of a camera as often. Well, at all. But when I go like this, I can see wrinkles there that I couldn't see before. And I'm like, oh, what is that there? Vein. Botox might be on agenda, folks. Bit of Botox across there. I'll be like that with my new airline and thing. I'll just be like that all the time. Yeah, 8 million was it? Crow's feet. Yeah, exactly. I can see him there. Look at that. Wow. Stampede. What do you call it? A group of crows? A gaggle of crows? Having you boys tonight, lads. Glory, glory, Man United. Love you, bro. Big up to you, Kyle. Love you, man. This man helped me a lot, Big up to you, Kyle. Love. Helped me get back on my feet. Friend from young. From when we were kids, basically. But big up to you, Kyle. I won't be sat here doing this right now. A murder. There's going to be a murder. So there you go. Turns out when you've got a group of crows, it's a murder. So my eyes are doing a murder right now. Look at them crow's feet there. Wow. There's a murder of crows in the corner of my eye. Murder. Why are they called murder? That is fucking sus, isn't it? Yeah, so a lot of love for Kyle in the chat, even if he does support Manchester United. It's called getting old, John. I should know I'm 62, yeah, exactly. I did a health test, actually. I did a health test today around at Basement. They do breakfast club on a Wednesday, so I went and had some breakfast. And health check, heart rate, 67 beats per minute, good. Blood pressure 108/70, good. Saturation levels 98, respiratory rate 18, so all good. She actually put that. Her name was Eunice. All good. Strength test not so much, 42.9. The hand grip. Yeah, well, like that. Stand on one leg, struggled. For a guy of my age, you should be able to stand on your leg for 43 seconds. One leg, balanced. Very, very tough. And then you had to sit and stand on a chair. Frequency, 24 in 30 seconds. 24 up and down, which is above average. So I did well at that. It's probably because I've been streaming and like getting up. Yes, sitting down, getting up. Yes, can do that in my sleep. So yeah, that was Health and Wellbeing Academy, University of Huddersfield, that dropped in. Just Joe back on it. Big up, Richard. I've been doing a lot of walking of late. I'm going to go over Haworth later on as well. Take a little walk over there, go see the Bronte waterfalls, and that's nice out, isn't it? So I'm going to do that. Yeah, so Ramazani, should Leeds stand firm? Yes, we should. Yeah, yes, we should. I struggle to stand on two legs. Exactly. Yes, we should stand firm on Largie Ramazani. Give us some money so that we can then use it. I think it'd be interesting to hear just a little bit more from the club, wouldn't it, where we're at financially and all that sort of stuff. I'm really happy with what we've done so far. Harry Wilson, Tariq Mehimovic, John Trafford. I nearly did a Fabrizio then. James Trafford. So, Michael Brown, am I still in the Northeast? I'm not, mate. I am not in the Northeast. I'm back in home of happy Halifax. It's great to be back in Yorkshire. It's fucking steep on the way back up from Bronte Waterfalls. Yeah, it's like that, isn't it, Haworth? But it's a lovely place. It's a lovely place. It's a nice bit of Yorkshire, innit? Right, let's switch the stream slightly then. We'll move away from any sort of... how many people are trying to stand on one leg right now? See if you can do 43 seconds, but that's for my age range. It may be different if you're younger or older, although majority of my viewership are older, so you should be able, maybe half it or something, depending on your age. Where's Lockie in the house? Lockie's not in the house. Here's my prediction at Dublin. Scum 0 for Leeds. That's a different Lockie, I believe. That's DJ Lockie. Lockie. Boom. Now then, Joe, good to see you. Thank you, mate. A muster of peacocks is what we got here. Love that. That's good. So let's switch on to Manchester United tonight then. Transfers done. Let's talk about tonight. Manchester United versus Leeds at Croke Park, 7:30. Make sure you watch it. You know what my thoughts are. Apparently we don't have a rivalry. It's bullshit. That's according to half of TikTok, so I assume nobody will care about tonight. But what do we actually want to see tonight, folks? I want to hear from you. Back three. Obviously, Bornauw, he's gone. We've got the back three settled. What happens if indeed he needs to make any changes there? Who's he looking at? Will he drop, Ampadu in him? Because I think he'll take this game really serious. Joe Bro, I'm so happy to be watching a Just Joe live. Can't explain how much it means. Yeah, man. And James Trafford, great point, Bobby. That was my next point. Will Trafford get minutes? Is Biol fit? Is he fit? We shall see. But will Trafford get minutes? I think he will. I think he starts. We've seen enough of Alex Cairns. We don't have a number 2 yet. James Trafford has to start now. This is one of the first meaningful... Well, it is the first meaningful opportunity to integrate him before the league campaign. Don't forget, the Charity Shield's on Saturday. Season are coming. Season are coming quick. Season are coming quick. So, yeah, it's the first real opportunity. And it'll be interesting to see that synergy between our backline. The synergy between our backline and our keeper. So that's going to be interesting to see. Because James Trafford's not like Darlow. He's not like Perret. He's good on the fecking ball. So it will be interesting when we talk about that back three as well. Will Farke revert back to playing out from the back? Will he want to go for that stylistic kind of approach? Because remember, he did want to start the season like that. That is his ethos. He switched later on in the season. I'd like it to be a little bit more of a slow transition. I don't just want James Trafford coming in and then that's it. We're going to start playing this style of play now because we could come unstuck. We're not quite there yet. Don't fix what isn't broken. But over time, you can start to make them changes. Attack and playing well, says Terry. Flyboy says Tielemans, Bruno Kuna, and the Mandem are about to feast. Who's the Mandem? Is that a new signing you've signed, Flyboys? Oh, Any joke. But Tielemans, goodbye for you. Goodbye. Very goodbye. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. I think he'll try and... That's what you want in it, Ryan. That is what you want. Playing out from the back when it's suitable. When it's suitable. Don't get me wrong, there might be the odd time he does a Cruyff and we all have our heart in our mouths, but he's a top-level goalkeeper. But what I don't want Farke's instructions to be, a bit like Maresca when he was at Leicester, if you kick that ball long, I will replace you. That's what he said to the keeper. I forgot his name now. He ended up going to West Ham and had a stinker. Christensen, was it? The goalkeeper? I was going to say Klaassen, but that was Christopher Klaassen. But Christensen, I think the goalkeeper were called, wasn't he? Joe, we've been linked to Kasper Dolberg. It's bullshit, mate. I've not seen any credible links. I'd like Dolberg. I'd like Breland Bolo as well. These are sort of players. But, yeah, I don't think it's Hermansen. Where did I get Christensen? This is similar. Hermansen and Christensen. You can tell them out of practice. But, yeah, let's not just go all out. Let's not go all out. Let's not fix what isn't broken. Attacking setup, Okafor. Okafor's going to be back, I believe. So what would be the attacking unit? I think we're looking at Wilson, Calvert-Lewin and Okafor. That's your preferred, isn't it? With Ampadu and Stack probably behind. So let's see what happens there. I think, for me, we need to improve on the left, or at least been some extra bodies there. I don't think Nonto cuts the mustard anymore for me. Yeah, I don't think he does. So I'd like to see some improvement there. Leeds being linked to Tati at West Ham. Not seen it, Michael. I may be wrong, but I haven't seen it. So I'd love Tati Castellanos, but still at West Ham at this moment in time. In terms of tonight, we're looking for combos. We're looking for patterns, aren't we? We're looking to see how Trafford deals with it at the back. We're playing at a very good level of opposition tonight that are going to chomp in at the bit. It's going to be a packed out Croke Park. It's going to be a good game of football. I know it's a friendly. I literally made a video and said, I don't like the rivalry between clubs being brought into friendlies, but once the whistle goes and there's 70,000 people there, then we'll actually see how friendly it feels. Because I know Leeds United fans won't want it to be a friendly affair. It's a friendly affair. It's an opportunity for them, them Island fans to, show what they're made of, which I know they will. They did it at the Aviva before now as well, and I hope they all have a great time. In terms of the 11, I think you'd probably go with as close to your 11 that starts in 2 weeks than you can get. For me, Trafford, Bogle. Left back, Goodmanson's still out, right? Who would come in at left back? Justin, probably, I'd assume. You tell me different. I know there's a youngster on the scene. The three centre-backs speak for themselves. Ampadu, Stack, Wilson, Okafor, Calvert-Lewin. I think that's what we're looking at. Yeah, I know, Rick, right? Joe, the match clashes with the European Super Cup the evening between PSG and Villa. I'm not too fussed on that anyway. Fuck them. Who cares? We're on ITV. Probably get more viewers than them. Joe, glad you're back. Got some character on Lee's content side back. Yeah, exactly. Listen, each to their own. Everyone does their bits. I think I'm just me. I'm quintessentially me, and will continue to be me. Don't want to be a journalist. Don't want to do X, Y, Z. I just want to give you my footballing opinions. Positive, negative, and everything in between. Score prediction tonight. What we're saying, folks, I think we'll beat them. We've had, it's been mentioned like Bruno Kuna and that are all coming back, but they're coming back. We've already had sort of a core group. I think we'll beat them 2-1. I think Calvert-Lewin scores again. Imagine he does. That'd be 4 in 3 games or whatever it is. He's had a great start to the season. Who are we going to sign for left back? Yeah, interesting. See what we do there. But I'm just looking forward to tonight. It's actually the first friendly that I'll be watching. I've switched off. I've unplugged. totally wanted to get everything, settled and sorted. I moved into my flat, and that same night, or maybe the night after, Liverpool Leeds, and it was 2-0 half time, and I thought there's no point fucking about putting it on now, and we won 4-2. Obviously, the others were too late for me. The Eclipse, I don't have any glasses. I'm told you need specific glasses to watch the Eclipse. I don't know. Is that right? I don't know. I did have a look, but Aronson been really good pre-season. He's a good player, mate. He's a good player, and it's about time that he got some love. And I think he's getting that. Did you all do the thing on Twitter about big up to you, g'day, mate, g'day, all the way from Oz? Did you see the sort of trend on Twitter where it was like, who are the top 5 Leeds players I've criticised and who are the top 5 I've praised? Have you seen that at all? So mine was this, right? I don't know if you have, but if you've got Twitter, you could go on and put who are the top. I'll tell you what, I'll share it so you can see what I mean. But everyone's been doing it, so I thought I'd give it a bash. Look at that AI image of me there. It looks more like a Viking than me, and a lot more crowsy feet is. Let me show you this. I found one of them quite funny. Let me see if I can just increase that. So you can ask it on Twitter, who are the top 5 Leeds players I've criticised and top 5 I've praised? So it says, from your ex-post, criticise Melier, Howlers, Nonto, Gash, Stinkers and Greedy, Earling, Flop. Which obviously I was like, I ain't criticised Earling. Yeah, Earling, Flop. Praised Aronson, man of the match, Cooking, Gruev, Prem quality. DCL Cooking, Furpo Bogle, best fullbacks. So that's me, yeah. Which I think is pretty on point. Tom says, I still won't forget Ian Pervader was going to be Somerville 2.0. No, but what? No, I said Somerville was going to be Pervader 2.0, weren't it? I can't remember now, but I basically said Somerville were all that. That was a long time ago. He's now moved to Al Hilal or something for 70 bags, so fair play to him. All love for the love and that. But yeah, cool. It's what's this? Yeah, all good to go. But that's it, folks. I didn't want to it was other way around, wasn't it? I said Somerville was going to be Pervader 2.0, therefore rubbish. And obviously he wasn't. I was way wrong there. So all good. But I think we'll finish there, folks. Joe, that doesn't look like you in the thumbnail. It's similar, but not you. I know, right? It's the joys of AI. It's the joys of AI. But you get the picture. When I ask it to put players in or whatever, it'll fucking they don't look nothing like them as well, but close to. Not back until the jet wash appears. Great to see you again, mate. The jet wash is just out there, but there's no room for the jet wash back here, man. I'm telling you. I'm just gonna have some wood paneling done and keep it pretty understated, I think. Because like it is a small little flat, folks, so it's literally in the corner of my living room, this, so quite understated, but I think it's cool, man. I like it. It's not too bad, is it? Hopefully a win, but you never know. Yeah, it don't matter anyway. The score's not important, right? The score is not important tonight. Ogford won't start. Farke will play James Aronson, reckon that. Yeah, probably, yeah. Do they, yeah? Like, is that similar to what others are popping? I think it looks cool, though. Better than anything I've done. But yeah, big up to everyone that's contributed. Big up to Darcy Daly as well, who's just become a member of the channel. Love to see that. So thank you for that. Leeds to win tonight, 3-0, DCL2 and Wilson 1. I'll be watching it. You'll be watching it. Maybe we'll catch up tomorrow, depending on what the news is. Maybe we'll catch up later on. You know what Farke's like. He'll probably say some bits after the fact. But thank you, as always, for tuning in. And yeah, man, I'm happy and grateful to God, to you, to me. Not grateful for me. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. Grateful. Got gratitude. We all get to chat, mate. The setting is irrelevant. That's what I'm saying. You're right. Don't often catch live one, mate. And first one since you got back. Big up, Jay Clark. I love you too as well. I don't know which ITV side it's on. I think it's normal ITV, isn't it? Maybe it's just in Ireland. I'm not sure. But you'll be able to get it. You know, you'll be able to get it on iPlayer. Not iPlayer, that's BBC. Get it on ITV player. You can't go wrong. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the flip. Peace out now.